I'm Dave Badlan. I started geography teaching many years ago, but I've taught a number of different subjects. I've taught legal studies and marine and aquaculture technology, and at Bradfield I am teaching legal studies and workplace skills. So it's basically acquiring and accruing skills for the workplace. It's things like communication, it's things like conflict resolution, it's things like identifying the skills that you have which you might often not as an individual understand. And people may say, oh, you know, you can do this really well, you can do this really well. But I think it's important to know what your skills are, know what your weaknesses are, to work on your weaknesses, but also to use those skills to find something that you enjoy doing and create passion, because you need to live life with a passion and purpose. When you find that passion and that purpose, then you enjoy what you do. So music to me is the soundtrack to life. And there is a band that has pretty much been at every monumental occasion of my life, and that's Led Zeppelin. I'm a massive Led Zeppelin fan. The Rain song is up there as one of their best tracks. Thank You, I once played at my funeral. When I got into the car after my son was born, the first song that came on was Thank You, so that has a particular resonance. Stairway to Heaven's just awesome, but anything Zeppelin. The surprising thing I think most people find with legal studies is that how their perception of the law is very different to what is reality. They know their rights and they're all very, well, you can't actually do this, you can't actually do this, you should be able to do this, but the reality is that they don't have that right, and the reality is a lot different to what they believe, and also, you know, what they see on certain TV shows and things like that. It's not actually, the law isn't quite like that. There's a lot of injustices in the world. I think that's the thing, that when we all kind of think it's all very just and that law deals with justice, there are a lot of injustices in the world, and sometimes I feel that the law doesn't, whilst it's meant to do that, often, sometimes it kind of doesn't. But that's why we have the law, and that's why it's a very interesting subject to teach. I'm going to give away all the secrets of the preliminary and the HSC. Okay, holiday that was memorable. I've had a few, and when you asked me this question, I've been thinking about a few things. I could go like super exotic and go, you know, there was this place, but one of the best holidays I've had have been a couple of road trips up the coast where I just basically fished and surfed. Those were really good, and just staying in caravan parks and I scored some epic waves, and that was pretty cool. Going around New South Wales, East Coast, road trip, that's up there.